goal today was have the most fun spring game in the country. Hopefully we accomplished that. We really wanted to give a little insight to our fan base and to the public, kind of the way our program's set up, and it's all about competition, it's all about energy, it's all about having fun. And so we started the scrimmage off with an opportunity to earn points with our competitions. That's how we start every day, is we have some type of competition where it's one-on-one, a mano-a-mano, and we're going to see who's going to win. And we believe this in our program. There's if you win, you get rewards. If you lose, there are consequences. And you learn from losses. We say fail up, and I believe that. But you get rewards for winning. And it just so happened to work out where at the end it was tied. And I think if you look at our spring games as a total, I think we're 3 for 3 getting them come down to the last play or two though, and that actually takes some choreographing. So. But it was fun, and we ended up with a competition as well. So Zach Branner gets it in, gets the W, and leads his team to state.
You need another running back, don't you? Was Branner taking the ball?
No, yeah. He really fancies himself as a quarterback. So, he really probably wish I had a quarterback challenge there to finish. But second effort got him in.
He didn't even know to spike the ball.
Oh, well, there's too many people around. That's what it was. Yeah, he was too many people.
Spike it anyway.
That was fun though. They enjoyed that.
Coach, you talked about the competition kind of after practice, but with all these guys out today, you just talked about the competition during practice, and you kind of saw stuff up today.
Well, we had a little bit of bad luck during the spring. We had a few guys, knock on wood, nothing really that's going to keep anybody out from the fall camp or fall practice. Most of the guys that missed today will be back, and they'll be full go when we start our summer program the day after Memorial Day. But some of them were held out. Just due to numbers, like for instance, Sedarius Rooker, Chris Weatherspoon, those guys played 96% of our snaps last year at safety. So I've got an idea what they can do. I need to see what some of these other kids can do with them out there. But we've got competition at certain spots, and some spots we got to continue to look and find. Hopefully we can add 2 or 3 to our roster, guys that can come in and hopefully contribute right away between now and we suit up on the blue turf.
Spring in the books, where do you feel like your team is in the fall?
Well, I think what I'll do next week is kind of look at everything as a whole. The way I attack spring and the way I think about it is I believe we have the makings for a good football team. We made the huge jump last year. I think us and the University of Colorado had the biggest turnarounds in college football last year, going from 4 wins all the way to 10 wins. And I think any jump is difficult, but now we've got to go from a team that really snuck up on people to a team now that has expectations. We're going to be picked up toward the top of our conference. We're going to be picked early in some preseason magazines, probably in the top 40 or top 45 in the country. So with that comes expectations. We got to see how our team's going to handle that. I like what we have. I think this is by far going to be our most talented offensive team, especially at the skill positions. We need to get a little better on the offensive line. We don't have an Antonio Garcia up there, a guy that's going to be a 2nd or 3rd round pick like we had last year, but I think we're going to be better across the board. Defensively, we've really got to develop a pass rusher. That's probably going to be the key. Mike linebacker and pass rusher. Everywhere else, I like where we're at, but we've got to improve and be able to rush the passer better than we are right now.
Yeah, I think it was really good. Not for Brandon, but for me and Sawyer to get reps. I think both me and Sawyer grew a lot. I definitely learned a whole lot. Brandon has been really good to both of us, and if I ever have a question or something, he'll always come up and he'll answer it, or if I did something wrong, he'll critique me. And he's never negative about it. He's always positive, which is really good. So it's good to learn behind somebody like that.
It's a big culture change being the 3rd one off the bench last year and then being the 1st one off the bench for a couple of these scrimmages now.
I think it's a huge blessing. I believe God has given me a special talent, a platform to glorify Him, and I'm going to do that with everything that I do. And I couldn't be more blessed to be here and be able to just play the game that I know so many people would love to have the opportunity to just come and play football, and to play at this high of a level, and for us to be growing is just a huge blessing.
How far can Brandon throw a Nerf ball?
I don't know. I don't even know if he's thrown it with his right hand yet. I think he's just throwing it with his left hand, messing around.
We can find out.
Yeah.
I saw him throwing a little left-handed. Is he going to try that this fall?
I highly doubt that. I don't know, though.
What have you seen from Damian Willis? He had a really big game today.
Yeah, he's a really big target, a guy that quarterbacks like to throw to. I like to throw him post balls, go balls, and he runs good routes, everything that he runs. So a big body to throw to, and he's put some weight on before the fall. But I think he's gonna be a really good player for us.
I thought we all got better this spring really today. Today was real competitive. I know the offensive line worked really hard to step up what we did last year. We got a lot of depth in all the positions. We're just going to take what we did today and build on it for next season. And just see where we go. Go from there.
We gave you the best running back advice.
The best running back advice?
Yeah.
KJ. After he scored a game-winning touchdown, I was like, just lower your shoulder and just pray you get in.
You didn't spike the ball. Why not?
I like you've been there before.
Have you been there before?
No, I have not, but they didn't know that.
What's it like to secure steaks instead of hot dogs?
It's a lot better because last year I had hot dogs. The hot dogs weren't bad, but it's always nice to have a little steak every now and then. I'm a little beefy, so not to have a steak.
How do you eat your steak?
Medium well.
Who's cooking the steaks?
I want to say, I hope Neal does. I don't know. To be determined.
Is Neal a good cook? I mean, what have you heard about his?
We've been at his house a couple of times. He's a pretty good cook. We enjoy him. The whole line does.
The second effort on that play, what happened?
The second effort on the score touchdown is just effort play. Being on commons, you got to stretch the ball across the plane to score. I mean, easy as that.